Caught off guard. Caught off guard. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I just share with you my perspective on different topics, as is with this one. I hope you like, share, subscribe to all 5 of my channels. The links are pinned to the top of the comment section below. So, I got to thinking about when you're caught off guard. And I think many of us in life have been caught off guard for a lot of different reasons, in a lot of different kinds of situations, and a lot of different scenarios. So what do you do when you're caught off guard? Well, I'm kind of thinking about, like, for example, let's say that, one day, actually, I was caught off guard. One of my friends said, I said, hey, let's talk on the phone, because we were messaging back and forth. And she said, okay, let's do it. And so she called me. And instead of calling me, she did like the FaceTiming, webcamming type of thing. And I was still kind of like in bed. I was caught off guard. I wasn't all put together, so to speak, but it was great. We had an amazing conversation and an amazing time, but I was caught off guard, but I was relaxed being caught off guard. Now, I think most of us don't like to be caught off guard, and it just depends on what we're talking about. And yet in like social situations, if we're caught off guard, sometimes we just stumble our way through it, or at least I do, and I'm comfortable with it. I think when we're caught off guard, sometimes the more comfortable that we can be, the more relaxed, the more not concerning ourselves with over perfection. I think often we do so much better. So yeah, sometimes we do get caught off guard in life, and that's just part of life. It can be in any area of life. And sometimes we have to wing it, and sometimes we have to step back and we have to think about what's going on. If it's a decision I need to make, like let's say somebody asks me a favor, well, I have what I call excuses in my pocket for when someone catches me off guard, and they're kind of purposefully doing it, especially. It's like, hey, can you do me a favor? My first response is usually a no response, because if it's caught me off guard and I'm uncertain about it, I tend to say no. Or if I don't say no, I'll say, let me think on it and I'll get back to you. That's my normal response. Let me think on it and I'll get back to you. A lot of people just go ahead and commit, and they got caught off guard, and then they go, why did I commit to that? So I have like a lot of general scenarios that that I keep in my pocket, what to do in certain kinds of situations. Like I said, if someone asks me a favor or a request or an answer, or maybe if I think it's none of their business, I'll say, well, let me think on this before I answer this. The let me think on it often is a very, very good way to give time to make sure that we're making a right decision. Or if someone's caught me off guard, let's say they show up at my door and it's a friend, but I'm kind of doing something else, I'll say, can you hold on a few moments and sometimes I'll say, can you hold on a moment and let me rearrange my schedule? The more time that we can have to adjust to being caught off guard, the better. So sometimes I'll step back, I'll say, or if say somebody called, I pick up the phone. Usually I just don't pick up the phone, but sometimes I'll think it's one of my kids and it turns out to be somebody else. And if it's that, I'll say, can you hold on a moment? It gives me time to find balance to myself. It gives me that time that I need. And so the more time often when we've been caught off guard, the better decisions that we can make, the more relaxed, the more at ease we are, realizing we don't have to be perfect, and yet if it comes to where we need to make a decision or something like that, the more time that we can get, often the better. And so I have no issue with saying, hey, hold on a minute, let me call you back, or this is not the right time for me, or let me think on it, or something along those lines that give me time so that I don't commit to something that I don't want to commit to. So let me think on it. Okay, well, from my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.